Hey everybody, welcome and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Today we are going over the song Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Let's get started. Now, this song is very easy to learn for the simple reason that there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chords, right? Now, this song is in the key of A major, or you could say F sharp minor. To keep it simple, I like to teach in major scales, so we're just gonna say it's an A major. Now, the notes that are in the A major scale consist of A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. Now, on this channel, we also like to use the number system, and that is every note of the scale is associated with a number starting from 1 going to 8. So, A would be 1, B is 2, 3 is C sharp, D is 4, E is 5, F sharp is 6, G sharp is 7, and once again, A is 8. Now, for the sake of learning, we are going to be referring to both during this lesson, and whichever one you like more, you can just pay attention to that one. Also, we have the treble clef on the screen for those of you who like to read music, read sheet music, as well as any chord identification is also on the screen. You can follow along with my hands or on the program I have here, either or, whichever one you're more comfortable with. Let's jump in. This song is starting on the 6th or this F sharp minor chord. The F sharp minor chord consists of F sharp, A, C sharp. Now, the thing about this chord is it is not in what's called the first inversion. So the first inversion is when the identifying note of the chord is the first note in, usually in this case, your right hand. Now, instead of it being here, we are playing these same 3 notes. However, we are rearranging them. So, instead of playing the F sharp minor chord as F sharp, A, and C sharp, we're going to rearrange them to C sharp, F sharp, and A up here in your pinky finger. Now, it is still the same chord, but it's what's called an inversion, which is the same notes, just rearranged. Now, let's get started. We are going to start on the 6th chord, or F sharp minor. Remember, this F sharp is the 6th note in the A major scale. So that's how we are identifying as the 6th chord, or by its actual name, F sharp minor. We're going to go back to this inversion that we set earlier. This is the first chord. So we're going to do this 12 times. Now, after doing that, we are going to go to the 1 chord, or the A major chord. This chord has 3 notes once again, and it is A, C sharp, E. Once again, we are going to invert or rearrange it so that the C sharp is on your thumb, the bottom of your right hand, E, and A all the way up top. And once again, we're going to do this 12 times. Now, from the top, we're going to do the 6 chord inverted to the 1 chord inverted. Next chord is the 4 chord, which is D major. And it is just a regular standard D major chord, which is D, F sharp, A. Once again, 12 times. And now we have more of a fancy chord, which is, we're going to say a 3 suspended, or C sharp suspended chord, which is a regular C sharp major chord is C sharp, F, G sharp. However, instead, what we are going to do is we are going to take this F and come up a half step here, making it into what we call a sus4 chord. Now we're going to do this 6 times, and then go back to our regular C sharp major chord, or D flat major. If you look on the screen, it'll say D flat, but it depends on what scale you're in. Now, let's go from the top. Great. Those are all the chords for the song. Let's move on to our bass notes. Now, for this song, it's very simple in the bass for the majority of it, and I'll add a little bit of embellishment as we go. So, for the most part, we are going to play them in what's called octaves, which is we are going to do the same note twice, right? So we are going to play this F sharp note, or the 6, but we're going to also play it we're going to play the same note an octave down. Now you may not be able to see on my fingers on the screen. If you look on the program, you can see exactly where that is. Now, along with our chords, this is our first chord. Now we go to our second chord, our A major, or our 1 chord. And you're going to take your bass notes and you're going to come right up to this A, still in octaves. Now, still in octaves, you're going to come up to this D note, or the 4 of the chord, the 4 of the scale. And now you're going to come down a half step to the C sharp. And stay here even when the chord changes. Boom. Now let's go from the top, real speed. Great. Now let's add some embellishment. So the song is relatively simple. As we said earlier, there are only 5 chords. So let's add a little bit in the bass. Remember our scale here, right? So our scale, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. So here, starting on the 6th note of the scale, we are going to walk up to the 7th note of the scale before going to our 1 and switching chords. And it's going to sound like this. Yep. And so we are going to wait until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, until the 10th time hitting this F sharp minor chord. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then on to our 1 chord. And we're going to stay here and go to our 4 chord, our D major. And on the 11th time hitting our D major chord, our 4 chord, we are going to walk up half steps starting on this B note. And it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boom. All right, and so here on our 11th time hitting this 4 chord, we are going to drop down in our bass note to B, C, then up to our C sharp. And it's gonna sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on our 11th time here, you're going to come to E and come up half steps again. And start from the beginning. Let's do that last part again. Or 5th, should I say. Now, let's play from the top. Play with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great, amazing. Thank you so much for learning piano with me. If you want to hear any more other tutorials, please feel free to recommend them in the comments below, and check out some of my own music, Tim Burney, on Spotify, on all platforms really. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Love you guys. Peace out.